What sparked my interest in trading is just when you have money, you want to make a little bit more money on the money that you have.
One thing I wish people would know about trading, it's simple, it's long-term.
Anyone can do it. There's nothing to it.
The key with risk is to sort of balance the knife edge of taking too much risk and too much certainty. But I'm an entrepreneur, so of course I'm a risk taker. I believe I need to make more money so I can do more good. I would like to leave the world a bit of a better place. So the legacy would be if there are other people who carry on doing the right thing.
Hometown Trader, brought to you by TD Direct Investing.
Welcome to Hometown Trader, where trading isn't just for big city finance. It's for everyone, everywhere, including right here in Guelph, Ontario. Known for its welcoming spirit, artistic community, and thriving business sectors, including Linamar, Sleeman Breweries, as well as Danby Appliances, led by CEO Jim Estill, and named synonymous with business success and philanthropy. From humble beginnings selling computers out of his car to leading one of Canada's most recognized appliance brands, Jim's journey is nothing short of remarkable. But what truly sets him apart is his mastery of the markets. As a successful trader, Jim has navigated the highs and lows of the financial world with discipline, patience, and a focus on learning and adapting. We'll dive into Jim's trading philosophy, explore his passion for helping others, and share the powerful lessons he's learned along the way, all against the backdrop of Guelph's dynamic community. Get ready for an inside look at the trading journey of one of Canada's most inspiring business leaders.
What sparked my interest in trading is just when you have money, you want to make a little bit more money on the money that you have. And so I thought that would be a good way to do it. When I started trading, I really didn't have a mentor, although my father did tell me about the stock market. And I used to follow stocks, back when there was newspapers. And I first got into it when I would make some money, I put it in the stock market. Back then, usually it was in dividend paying stocks. And I just put small amounts in and it grew. My trading style has evolved because I have more wealth now than when I started. I now have a highly conservative bucket, have a more play money that I'm willing to lose if I take a flyer on things. I tend to focus on the fundamentals. I tend to be more of a Warren Buffett type. Look at the price earnings multiples, look at the price to book, look at the earnings growth, and I also try to evaluate how well I think the company will do in the future. I definitely don't consider myself to be a day trader. I tend to be a very long-term, buy and hold type trader. I got into option trading later, and I like option trading because I always sell options. I get the time value. It enhances the returns that I can make on things. I've made multiple mistakes that hopefully I learn from and don't make the same mistake again. But the one mistake I made when I started trading options is I didn't understand that each unit was 100 shares. So I made a huge trade because it was times 100, not realizing at the time times 100. So make sure you know what you're doing when you start doing options. I am not that fussed with volatility. I'm very, very long term. It's kind of like the price of your house might be 10% less than it was last year, but don't worry about it. It'll come back to where it was. I do use the TD screeners to screen, and I look at fundamentals. There is some risk, and it's somewhat of a gut feel for what risk is. And I'm an entrepreneur, as you know, and entrepreneurs, we take risks. One core principle is I don't trade on stock tips because I don't believe in them as one. I don't invest in tobacco or even alcohol companies, but that's just personal ethics. So the most important mindset between long-term trading is largely don't worry about the short-term volatility. I also tend to ladder things out because I'm trading options. So I will trade options in July and then August, September, October, November, December. So it averages over time. And I cost average up, I cost average down. I have been a TD client for more than 40 years. They do have good people and they do get things done. And they're a great bank. I originally chose TD for personal banking simply for location
and convenience. At the time, TD had longer hours and whatnot. I chose TD for trading because I really like the trading platform, the active trader platform. But I use Webroker as well, just because I'm already with TD, so it's easy to use for both. Active Trader is actually a fairly complex screen, but you can set it up the way you want. So you can monitor multiple stocks at the same time, monitor your orders, and put triggers in. Just a good professional grade trading platform. What I like about TD Active Trader is I can have everything on one screen, and I can customize the screen to the way I want to see it. Because I've gotten used to it my way, it actually makes it fairly easy for me to see what's going on. So I like actually trading with other people and mentoring other people, because then I can get their ideas in their brains to confirm that my ideas might be good ideas. And if I'm the only one who thinks it's a good idea, it's probably not a good idea. And also I get ideas from them. What I'm most proud of would simply be my patience and being able to go with the flow on it. Because that's what you need some nerves. Trading is just part of what I do. It's not the center of my life at all. One thing I wish people would know about trading, it's simple and it's long-term, and anyone can do it. There's nothing to it.
While trading builds wealth, helping others gives it purpose. That's why Jim became involved in refugee sponsorship, supporting hundreds of families through initiatives like Circle Home Furniture Bank, which ensures newcomers have the furniture and essentials they need to start fresh.
I have great empathy for people, and I saw what was happening originally in Syria with Ali Kurdi washing up on the beach, and I said I needed to do something, and I found out we have a private refugee sponsorship program, so that's what got me started originally. Well, we have probably helped 1,000 families, but as far as actually sponsored families, it's be a couple of hundred families. It doesn't have a personal connection to me. It just is refugees are people in need, and the furniture bank serves many people in need, not just refugees. So it's just one way to serve the world. Well, Danby has been completely integral with the refugee work that we've done. I mean, among other things, paying the rent here and the heat and hydro and all of that. But Danby has resources and trucks, and so Danby, I don't really, as a business owner, you don't always differentiate yourself from the business. So of course I use Danby resources. Philanthropic work, I'm not sure it's influenced my trading, but then on the other hand, it does, because I feel a need to make more money to do more good. So that would be an influence there. As far as influencing business, it's just an extension of do the right thing, which is part of business. I also find that doing philanthropic things makes me grateful. Being grateful contributes to happiness. The advantage of inspiring other people by doing work like this is it creates leverage, because if more people do what we do, then more people it will help more people. So how do I inspire other people? I'm not even sure, but possibly by setting the example and trying. As far as financial independence goes, everyone needs a certain amount to be comfortable. Everyone needs a certain amount for security. I mean, I may even get old someday and worried that I have enough to look after myself. But beyond that, I believe it's better to give away and try to do good with the money that we have.
Jim's experience running a business in trading taught him patience, long-term thinking, and how to manage risk, while his work with refugees and the Circle Home Furniture Bank gave him perspective and gratitude. Together, these experiences have shaped the habits and mindset he relies on every day, helping him stay resilient, focused, and committed to making a positive impact.
The biggest lesson I think I've learned is life will go on regardless of what happens. And so as I've gotten older, I'm a little more zen about what happens, because I know everything's survivable. Well, interesting about the do the right thing, I started that in business as a way to how do people do their job, because you can't possibly have a handbook for everything. And then it morphed into doing the right thing in the world. And it's my own personal motto. What can I do to help the world?
I have a lot of success habits. I'm a huge believer in success habits. The most important thing is health comes first, because without health, you can't do anything. So I'm a health guy, work out all the time. But habits make things easy. So it's just the habit of clearing my inbox every day, the habit of being fast, being responsive, the habit of servant leadership, that type of thing. So one key insight I would have for people new to investing or new to business would be fail often, fail fast, fail cheap. Now the key is making sure you do fail cheap. So don't put all your money on one thing and hope that it happens. So I diversify in that. And having a failure does not make you a failure. So it's learning from the mistakes, and failure is a way of learning. I actually use setbacks to motivate me. So I'm not going to say I love setbacks, but I find I'm more energized if there's a little bit of a headwind than if there is no headwind. I'm not the best spokesperson for balance. That said, I'm a big believer in time management and energy management, and how you spend your time and your energy to get the maximum return for whatever you do, and however you want to spend your time. There's some things you have to do, so I try to make things I have to do. I do them quickly and efficiently, and try to build systems so that it's simple and fast. And those things which I want to do and spend more time on, I've freed up more time through that, making the others more efficient. My definition of success has changed in that now I measure and how much good I can do in the world, versus earlier in my career, I was more about putting food on my own table. I would like to leave the world a bit of a better place, and I believe if I can influence more people to do more good, it is more power and it gives me leverage. So the legacy would be if there are other people who carry on doing the right thing.
Success for Jim isn't just about money, it's about impact. From running his business and trading wisely to supporting refugees through the Circle Home Furniture Bank, he combines discipline, perspective, and purpose. His story shows how professional skill and empathy can create both lasting results and a meaningful legacy. From right here in Guelph, Ontario, thanks for watching Hometown Trader.